people like Mike Jones from marching band and Mr. Bricker. Like those are teachers that I would say that I trusted, but I do think there's a very low amount of teachers that you can actually, put your trust into here.
I trust Dr. Dunn, Mr. Fry, the choir teachers, and Miss Hunsinger, Miss Johnson. Most of the teachers I've had, I can trust a lot. They're supportive, they're nice, I can talk to them about anything. So
I trust Miss Strog and Miss Mishko a lot, and I trust them because I can tell that they really care about their students. They just go above and beyond with asking how we're doing and showing interest in our activities and things like that.
The main one is Mr. Hunley, because I've been through, bad breakup, a death in the family, 2 surgeries, a car crash, and 2 pet deaths. And every single time I need to talk to somebody, it doesn't matter what time of day, he'll take time out to talk to me, which means a lot.
I trust them because they make an environment that feels positive, and it doesn't feel like they're doing this because they have to for a job. It feels like they want to be here and that they do genuinely care about us, through the way that they speak to people.
I don't really have any issues that I need help with, but I know that they'll always have my back.
There was one time I took the link class with Miss Strog, and one of my friends was just having a really tough day, and she had to leave the class because she was crying, and Miss Strog just went and found her in the bathroom and took her some chocolates, and just little things that she does like that just can make your day so much better.
If you don't trust your teacher, you'll be more inclined to doze off in class, just kind of run around your mind. You won't pay attention. You won't get the resources you need from the teacher if you don't make an effort to become, if you don't trust them, and if they don't trust you, it won't work out for either party. Okay.
We had a class discussion after, the students brought guns here. We had a class discussion with Mr. Bricker, just because he wanted to. And when there were kids who were talking about why they felt unsafe, or, their opinions on admin, or, the students here, he listened, and when people tried to move on, he would stop to, discuss what somebody might have just said, or make sure that everyone felt listened to, and put effort into actually making sure that your point was, got across and that you were listened to. And I think that that's an important quality in somebody that's trustworthy.
Some students that don't want to be here, most of them, I would assume, don't have good relationships with some of the teachers they have. If you have a good relationship with a teacher, it's something to look forward to, for sure.
Especially nowadays with everything in schools and students not feeling safe, I think having at least one person in the school that you can talk to can really make all the difference.
It's always good to have someone that you trust in the school that's a teacher, because, friends aren't going to be there for you sometimes, and it's nice to have a teacher that you can just go and talk to when you need to. I'll have a better day just knowing that what's up, Dr. Hey, what's up? I don't know. I guess I think it makes everything better, and I think it's good that teachers form relationships with students, which forms trust.
I think that trust is important with, students and teachers. I think that we have a really big issue here because of a policy that's a mandatory reporting, where if somebody said something, they have to be just reported to the school counselor, and then, things are dealt with. And a lot of the times, I think it prevents people from feeling trusted, because even if somebody does put themselves in a position where that's somebody you can talk to, if by policy they have to report you for, saying something, then you can't trust anyone. And I think it puts people in a dangerous situation where they're going to choose not to talk to anyone about anything. And I think that trust allows anything unsafe to not happen to students, because they're not going to hurt themselves or others if they have someone to talk to.